Good morning, everyone. It's Rifgal, and we're gonna play some more Breath of Fire 2. I feel like the last few episodes have been a bit negative. This game is not always aged well. It's a bit slow and grindy at times. There's some frustrating parts mechanically and story-wise. So this time I want to try and, really do more to appreciate the game and to be a little bit more positive and... Oh, wait, actually, no, this is one of the most problematic sections in the game, so we're not gonna do that. This section has not aged well. Even a little. And, in 3 or 4 different ways. It is not a good section. You can see here, I've rearranged my party a little bit. We've got Lynn back in the party because we need to have a female character in the party for a section coming up. We still need Sten, and I'm keeping Spar in as a backup character, I guess, as the magic user for our group. She's the lowest level. I don't think we can go in here yet. I also did a quick cook for a few more gold bricks, and I did a obviously went shopping. Okay, is that the legendary Master's Flute? No problem talking to everybody. Used to be one of the royal chefs, but the queen had me fired. At least she didn't exile me like the diet wizard. I used to be one of the royal chefs, but the queen got bored. This is exactly the same dialogue. Okay, I guess we're just heading in. Our queen is such a stuck-up brat, all she ever thinks of is herself. A long time ago, they had a wizard at the palace who specialized in weight problems. Quite an expert, really. He was a drunkard and a lecher, though. Everybody thought he was more nuisance than help. Have you ever been to an island where there are mushrooms growing everywhere? They say the old diet wizard was exiled to a place like that. Our queen is a self-centered witch, always doing anything about her illness because she deserves to be stuck lying around like the pig she is. You can kind of see where this is going, I assume. I'm afraid our queen is ailing at the moment. This is a disaster. If only there was something that could cure the queen's illness. So we've learned a little bit. We know that the queen is stuck up and apparently cares a lot about food and is now sick. Please listen, the queen's weight problem has become deadly serious. She can no longer move under her own bulk. We can't figure out a way to shave some pounds off her. I'm afraid she is forced to die a most ignominious death. I beg of you, please save the queen. So, based on what everybody's talking about and what we've seen, there's only one obvious solution, which is we need to go find this diet wizard to save the queen from her apparently self-inflicted obesity, which people are... I said this was problematic and I wasn't just going to be hunky-dory about it because I've been negative recently. This section of the game is not good. It has not aged well. You can see their sparse sprite is standing up still because not all of the fusions have all of the animations. No, that's because this game has a ton of sprite work and tons of animations. Like, it would be hard to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. The master is a bad drunk and even worse lecher. He was once the royal diet wizard, but his loathsome behavior got him exiled to this planet, not surprisingly. Ooh la la indeed, you got a fine-looking woman there. She smells nice, too. You must be here for my world-famous services as a diet wizard. Come a little closer, I'll give you one of my special checkups free of charge. Problematic element number 2. The diet wizard as a lecher. This got brought up recently on a forum I'm part of where the topic of conversation was tropes in games. And one of the things that got brought up by several women was the lecherous old man stereotype. These sections are... So this is basically a perverted old man propositioning a young woman. If you approach with a male character, this does not happen. And in order to cure the queen of her obesity using magic, because her citizens are all shaming her. Now, at least Cat beats the crap out of this guy. Yeah. This section is... The themes of this section are problematic. Now we get to do a back and forth, much like with the town building earlier, where you have to run back and forth to, like, halfway around the world. We have to cross over to the Diet Wizard Mountain, then back to Melodia, then back and forth, and back and forth. much like the rest of the side quest where we're running back and forth to Melodia half a dozen times, go to the circus, go back, go to the Uberpa cave, go back. All the way through the castle. No cutscenes to travel here. You've just named the last thing I would like to do during this condition. This is no ordinary weight problem. She's being possessed. Being transformed into something horrible. Not that she deserves her fate. There's a demon possessing her. So now we need to go back to his island to get supplies. You need the letter. Before you can do this, because you couldn't have done it on that first trip, which would have made sense. Technically, we don't need Lynn with us at this point. We could swap her out, but I feel like this is probably a good opportunity to get her some levels. So we sail back, and now we get to go through a kind of obnoxious dungeon, which is made more obnoxious by the fact that we also have party restrictions that they don't actually tell us about, once again. I wish that for sections that required, like, Sten on the overworld, like, you could get all the way to High Fort without actually realizing you need Sten, because it doesn't actually tell you. And this is just like, I mean, you at least see the peg that you have to climb up. Before, or like when you're there for the, Diet Wizard. Good news is, we do get a free heal. Go to the top of the mountain and obtain a mushroom. Here's what it looks like. So yeah, if you happen to not have Sten with you, you have to leave and come back again. And you can't warp over here. Looking at a map quick. We want to go over here first for loot. This is a moon drop, which I'm trying to remember what that is, or what exactly that does. I know it's mentioned a lot in the... Okay. There's some glitch involving the moon drop in the speedrun. I still don't know what it actually is. See, all things considered, this is actually an interesting build. Like, it's not a bad build. There's a few annoying things surrounding it that I've mentioned. Probably should have targeted the mushroom first to maybe kill him. Sleep is annoying. Thorn Whip, new weapon for Spar. Which is actually part of the reason that I brought her along. Looks like these guys actually don't have quite as ridiculous a physical defense as some of the other rock monsters we've fought. I'm gonna have Ryu use his physical attacks instead of Slice, because it can crit. It does about the same damage. Basically got a free turn out of it. Not that it actually seems to matter that much. Not actually sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. Make it go a little faster when one of them wakes up, I guess. That's not what I was trying to do, but it looks like they're attacking the mic anyway, so that's okay. Lynn's defense really sucks. I'm kind of annoyed that we're not getting more got in first messages, considering how fast our party is. Okay, let's see what the black ring does quick. A spellcaster's weapon. Okay, so it's a Nina weapon. Okay. So... go up from here. kill these guys at least once just to get their HP on record. Should have one extra panacea down here. Apparently Goo Champion is something we were supposed to use Slice on. That was a mistake. It's gonna run away now. Yeah, that's what I figured. Sten's magic is surprisingly good most of the time. Like, he doesn't get a ton of spells and it's only one element, but they are all decent effectiveness at least. Okay, so there's a bunch of mushrooms up here. We have to make sure we get the right one. Which we should probably burn a smoke here quick. We have initiative. Make sure you do your best to help him for both of our sakes. Okay. Heal. And head back to Melodia again. So at this point, we're going to actually warp somewhere else. Because there is no dragon statue in Melodia, and we're gonna save and do this next section in a separate video because we'll just say there's more to complain about. We'll get to the positive commentary later, I promise. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.